Like, how come you do this?
So Batman really wants me in?
And I'll be like, Mom, it doesn't bother me.
That means I gotta win.
And then, not, she won't get mad, but she'll be like, annoyed. Like, I taught you better than this.
I'm scared, did that?
Block, this dude tried to take my hijack my car so I kicked him out of my car. But we're only my crew and my friends were allowed to drive it.
I'm surprised he didn't blow it up. They usually do.
Yeah, a lot of people usually do. Drive it, someone will blow it up.
No. They'll drive it, and as soon as the person's like, no access, they'll just get out, blow it up. So, it's gonna sound weird. Hello, sirs. Don't get in trouble, sir. Hear me, Tank? I said don't sneak. Don't get in no trouble. Cause if you get in trouble, when I'm off, we won't be able to play. I said don't do nothing to get yourself in trouble.
Really want to do this?
Cause I'm out. Next time we can play, I'll be off. If you get in trouble, we won't be able to play.
Hope you don't mind second
Wait,
billing.
when are you gonna be off?
Weekend. So, Mr. Tank, if you gotta go, just go ahead and go, sir. Don't risk nothing.
Don't be like me and get in trouble.
Cause they might catch you and ground you for like a year, and then by the time you get on GTA, it's gonna be like 55 new cars. You're gonna go crazy. Like McFly earlier. He stopped playing for like a couple months. Then he finally played today, and he was like, "Oh my God, so much new stuff." So, I would love to talk to you, sir, but I'd rather you be safe than sorry. So I know how strict parents are. I grew up that way.
Well, I was telling him that I did I can win.
See ya. But yeah, you too, sir. Don't be getting don't be doing nothing dumb. Even though I do dumb stuff all the time, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a complete waste of time.
Hey, let me tell her that shit real quick. But to be fair, 90% of the times of the things I do that's dumb, I do because I'm bored.
Sorry in advance for blasting you.
Your concern is appreciated.
Dude, why is this dude freaking killing me, dude?
I forgot where I was going with that story, sir. I was telling you something, I forget.
Feeling starstruck?
Focus, Jaime.
Is it playing for you?
Is what?
Is your computer playing for you?
Yes, sir. Like that's part of the level up thing. Sir, I'm recording, sir.
I'm gonna mute my mic. Watch this video.
Alright, how long is it?
A minute and 2.
Alright.
34 seconds in.
Alright.
I'll be back.
We've been keeping a cell warm for you. Like I'm ever going back. You got denial bad, bro. Begin.
I'm gonna check how long you guys stream.
Hold on one second.
Oh, you're then streaming for 7 years.
No, the first one I lost.
Oh. That's right. We're laughing.
Weird it out.
55 seconds. 1 hour and 50 seconds.
I cannot hear you. 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 Whoever was just talking, say it again.
It's Black. If you're trying to, if you want to play GTA, join my game. It's friends only.
Alright, that's cool. But right now I'm grinding, sir.
I'm just telling you.
What are you guys
Alright.
kill me?
Appreciate it.
Good. Wasn't on my calendar.
Cause yesterday I planned on leveling up 2 people to level 30. But like I said, she took so long. Like dead ass. She took so long to level up. Oh wait. I just thought of another character that's level 30. Raiden.
I got my friend who plays on computer. I got him. Me and him got his very first win on computer in duos. We were playing and there was 2 people. One person knocked him, and I came up with my RPG, shot the dude with an RPG, knocked this person off with an RPG, and my friend's like, behind you, so I had my RPG out. I jumped, turned around, shot my RPG, and killed him.
Hey man, is that your TV, sir? Thank you, sir. So hey man, just now Tank got in the party and he was like, I got a whisper. I ain't supposed to be on the game. So I told him, I was like, look, it's gonna sound weird coming from an adult. I was like, but if you're not supposed to be in the game, just go ahead, go to sleep. I was like, cause if you get caught, get grounded or something, and I'm off on the weekends, you're off on the weekends, and we can't play, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be real mad.
That suit's a knockoff.
So I told him, I was like, don't do nothing dumb. Just play when you can, and don't try to. It's broke already. I was like, don't do nothing dumb, and don't try to like overplay. So he was like, all right. Then I was like, good night. He was like, good night. I forget who said it, but like a long time ago, I had this one little kid. He was like, you work today? I was like, nah, I'm off today. So he told his mom, he's like, Mom, I'm not going to school. I'm staying home and playing video games with block work. And then I was like, nah. I was like, if you don't go to school, you can't play with me today. Then he was like, oh, come on, man. And then his mom was like, I like you. And I told her, I was like, I ain't no role model. You feel me? I do hella shit that's bad. I was like, but I'm not just gonna allow that. You feel me? Even though I'm not in no position to say yes or no. I'm not his mom. I'm not his dad. But he put me in it. You feel me? So I'm just like, nah, not going down like that. And then he was like, well, I'm not going to school anyway. So I was like, all right then. I was like, you can stay home if you want to. I'll just log off and take a nap. And then he was like, oh, come on, man. And then his mom was like, I really like you. I try to do the right. I try to do the right thing, but it depends on like the situation, the subject. There's a lot of subjects that I don't really bang with. That people will be like, yeah, you have to do this, you have to do that. And me, I'm like, no.
It's Beetle versus Bat.
But it's like when it comes to like respecting your parents, that's my biggest thing. When kids be like, I'll punch you in the face, Mom. I'll be like, yo, I gotta go. And then that same kid, even if, like say it was me and you, we was chilling, or we was talking on the phone, talking in the party, and you was like, I'll punch you in the face, Mom. Get out of my room, or something like that. And then I would just leave the party and say that whole day you was trying to hit me up, I probably wouldn't even respond to you. And it wouldn't be you per se, but just that situation. You'd have to try you'd have to hit me up in like 2 or 3 days, like literally. Cause I'd be like not in my feelings, but like in my feelings, if that makes sense. That's a little weird trait about me. That's me, I'm coloring. But these pencils, every time you sharpen it, it sheds and it breaks. It's annoying. But I already started with this type of color. So I need this green on here. Okay, I showed you the finished Medusa, right?
Oh no, I died.
Alright, I'm gonna send it to your Facebook right now. I just showed Shorty. I started with full green pencil. Oh, she's online too. Alright, so no, I didn't send that to you.
Nice cosplay.
The name is super.
These are the 2 newest ones.
Mind if we get a picture after? Begin.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you that. And if you get a double, my bad. I want that one, but there should be another one of it. Where's the other one? Alright. So I just sent you. There's 8 pictures I colored. in the last couple days.
You
The
fight like a
cat dog was first, the Medusa second. I told my neighbor, she's real pretty, cause I colored Angry Beavers. That's her favorite show back in the day. And she's seen it, so she's like, "It's my favorite show." Back in the day, so I was like, "All right, when I color, you already know how Adderalls work." And I told her when I get on my coloring spree, you feel me? I'm gonna color it for you. So I colored it, and I had to go to work. So I was like, "Yo, before I go to work, let me give you this picture." She's like, "All right," and I gave her a picture. She's like, "Oh my god, I love it." And me, sometimes when like when it's like real big, like say, all right, say it was a Freddy Krueger picture, and he was right in the middle, and he was like not big enough for it, not too big for the picture, but like say he was the main, like right in the center, and the stuff behind him, I would color him, obviously, like full color him, and then I would color like maybe 2 buildings instead of the whole thing, and have it stand out. So I did that with the 2 beavers. I did that, and she's like, "Oh my god, I love it." And then I colored Medusa, and I asked her, I was like, "You like scary stuff, right?" She was like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "I got a surprise for you." I was like, "It's not done yet, but it's almost done." And then I had 2 of my friends here. They were like, "We came here to hang out, and all you want to do is color." And then I was like, "I can multitask. We could do whatever." And then we just hung out, chilled. And then I called Medusa. And then I got, I need a favor. She's like, "Come outside," because like I said, she's my neighbor. So she's like, "Come outside right now. I'm about to pass her door." She's like, I'll do that favor if you can. Yeah, she's like, "I'll do that favor if you come out right now, literally right now." She's like, "Once I go inside, I'm inside." That's how I do too. So I came out. She did me a favor. When I came out, I handed her the Medusa. She was like, "Oh my god, I love it." But yeah, it started with the brand new green pencil. Ended up with a snub.
I wouldn't quit your day job.
And a crazy fact about me. Alright. I told both of y'all what happened when I was gone for those long 2 weeks, right? Alright, hold on 1 second, man. Let me finish this leaf. You're gonna have to read something, Hitman. True story. No. It's the reason why I wasn't here. But not everybody got the full story. So you better get the full story.
Blue Beetle wins.
Hold on, let me start the next fight. Oh yeah, Hitman and Seahawks. If you ever get Injustice 2, dang, I don't know how that worked. Dang, I don't even know. I was gonna say you should level up how I leveled up the first time, but then you got the universe now. Well, it was back then too. I just didn't use it, so I don't even know.
All right, man. Your funeral.
Begin.
All right, Mr. Hitman, are you sitting down? Alright.
Got him.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you what happened Monday. I think it was Monday. No, Tuesday. What happened Tuesday? So I had a therapist appointment, right? And after it was over, I came home probably like 1:30, 1:45, and it smelled like you open the front door with the key, whatever, and then you go upstairs to go to your place. So open the front door, and it smelled like straight wet paint. So I'm looking around, and there's nothing painted, which is weird as hell. I don't know what could be anything, but it smelled like wet paint to me. And then like as soon as I smelled it, I went inside my place, whatever. I'll turn the game on. Well, like back to Injustice, whatever. And then I just felt like weird for a second, and I just started like hacking like bad. So then I wanted something to drink. So I was like, damn, my mom and dad got my bank card. So I went across the street, 50-cent soda machine, got some soda, whatever. I drank one real fast, and the other one I was enjoying it. And I felt better, so I'll go back inside. And then I'm like a little dizzy, but I'm like, I'll be alright. I'll go to work. And then I just started like hacking. And I told this one girl, I was like, I don't feel good, LOL. She's like, what happened? I told her what I just told you. She was like, oh my god, you need to go to the hospital right now. And then I was like, why? And she was like, you might have, not poison, but like the fumes and shit can get inside you and like hurt you. So I was like, later. She was like, no, because you're not going to go. And then she called my job and she was like, something's wrong with him. He needs to go to the hospital. And then my boss, because she called the office and then the office relayed the message or whatever. So my boss, check her Facebook, hey man. So my boss, he came to me, he's like, are you okay? Because the day before or the day before that, I went to the hospital, to the ER.
But it's like Batman's orders.
Because my stomach was really hurting. And I didn't feel good at all. So I went to ER. And then it was either next day or the day after that. I was hacking. And I went to check for the fumes or whatever. So I was all messed up. So that when you read that, you'll see why I mentioned that. I thought I was invincible, but I wasn't. There was I don't know if it's in that story or not, but there's a lady I met in there. At first, she couldn't really walk, I guess, because they had her in like not a wheelchair, but like a chair with wheels, if that makes sense. Like a recliner.
Fuck, I'm sending you a screenshot that's very glitched.
Alright. And then when we was inside the little psych ward, everybody be like, what you in here for? What you in here for?
There's two.
And when they read that, I told everybody that asked me, I told them the truth about that picture. Well, that's not a picture. It's like that's like a story, a real story. And then the lady, she said, "What you in here for? Why are you here?" And then I told her. She started crying, and she was real religious. So she was like, she was like, "Don't freak out." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "I gotta tell you something." And I was like, "Okay, I'm here. I'm listening. We can't go nowhere." And then she was like, "God sent me here for a reason. I'm here to talk to you." She was basically like, "You're here." Basically, she was like, "You're here. Like everything worked out the way it did, so we can meet here." And she was like, "Don't do it again, please. You have a purpose in life. You don't see it now, but it's coming." Oh, that's what I was about to say.
Just saying.
Hey man, check your Facebook, please.
Your weapon doesn't concern me.
Trust me, it's worth it.
Your funeral.
Begin.
That's what I was getting at too. Cause that night, what you about to read, I felt like all worthless and shit. And basically, I was like, I ain't got no talent. Like the girls in my life, I lied to you not, they come and go, and not like no one night stands or nothing. Like the girl, I don't know if you heard her, but the girl that was here just now, before she left, she claims we met before. I don't remember that, but she was in the house, whatever. We messed around, we talked, whatever. And then I told her, I was like, "You're pretty cool." She's like, "Yeah, you too." So I was like, "We should see each other more." She's like, "Yeah, I would love that." And I showed her something. I'll tell y'all what it is after I'm done streaming. I showed her something non-sexual, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm never leaving." And I told her, I was like, "Look, I have a crazy schedule,
Can't crush this
but
bug.
if you're serious, we can work around my schedule and make this happen, make this work." And she was like, "All right, bet." And I told her, like, I'm being so serious right now, like extra serious. She was like, "Yeah, me too. Oh my god." And then she was like, "You're the perfect guy." Blah 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 blah. And then it was like after 1 week, I didn't hear from her for like a long time. And like me personally, like not to be nasty, like I'm a sexual person, all that blah blah blah. But for me, I like the company. Like my this dude, he told me we're not cool no more. So I'm like, all right, bet, that's whatever. And then I'm walking down the street, he seen me in the car with his ex, and then his ex, she's cool with me. I told her too. I talked to her for like 6 months, 8 months. So she hit me up. She's like, "Oh my God, how you been?" And I was like, long story. And then I told her, I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Me and your boyfriend's not cool no more." She was like, "Why?" I told her what happened. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that." She's like, "But forget him. I'm your friend too." And I told her, I was like, "That's cool, but you already know how he's gonna get." And then she's like, "I don't care. We can be friends." But so she was here the other day, and he wanted to come over, but she was like, "If he comes, I'm leaving." So I told him, I was like, "You can't come right now." And he was jaw mad, but she didn't color, but she was supposed to color something. All right, let me see. Is that part of her dress? All right, we'll keep that blue.
It's totally not cool.
But yeah, I was like, I got no talents for work with. And then in the hospital, you couldn't go nowhere unless they let you leave. So they had like, it's called group therapy, like a bunch of people, and she'll ask a question, you say your name, and then you talk about what's bothering you. It's supposed to make you feel better. And then while we waited for the next group, I think it was like 4 groups a day. While we waited for the next group, they had coloring pencils. She only had like probably like 15 different colors, which is not a lot. So I colored I think 19 pictures while I was in there. And everybody was like, "Oh," they're like, "Well, you found your talent." And then while I was in the hospital, I wrote this girl I was with at the time a 60-page letter
Scarab says to kick your ass.
expressing myself. Cause she was like, "Why do you hold your feelings in?" And I told her, I was like, "I don't want to seem like no punk." She's like, "No, that's not good. You need to let it out." Cause back then I felt like crying, but I can't cry. Feel me? Feel like no punk. So she's like, "Express yourself more to me, please." So the phones, you can use them anytime you want, as long as you weren't in group or eating. So I hit her up. I was like, "I got 30 seconds to talk, literally." She said, "What's up?" And I was like, "You want me to express myself to you, right?" She's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, I started writing this letter. It turned into 32 pages. I was like, "You want me to stop or keep going?" She was like, "Keep going." So it ended up being 60 pages. Off the Adderall, 60 pages. Are you reading that thing now? I'm telling you, so you should check it out. Trust me. Just start it. You'll get. It will catch your eye. I promise you. It has a Need for Speed payback effect. No. All right. No. I said. Yeah. I said the story will catch your eye. It has a Need for Speed payback effect. As soon as you start it, you're gonna be like, "What?" And you're gonna be hooked. No lie. I don't even know. What time is it? That was my first guess. Like I know it sounds weird coming from a dude, but I just want a chick. Like obviously she has to be decent. You feel me? Because if you're dating a chick that's 9,000 pounds, you're obviously gonna cheat in her.
Mind if we get a picture after?
But I just want a chick that's decent, that doesn't mind hanging out. You feel me? Like me, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I got no kids, I got no tattoos, no piercings. I don't go to. I went to the club once for one of my birthdays because my boy he wanted to go. Met Slim Jesus. Other than that, I don't go to parties. I don't go to clubs. Like pretty much, I play the game, watch TV. Not watch TV, but like I'll watch a movie here and there. Play the game, color, and I write. And then like the one chick, she smoked weed, so I was like, all right, come to my house. She's like, I'm trying to smoke. And I'll be like, all right, I'll get you some. And I would supply her weed so we can hang out type shit. My friend, we're supposed to be dating, but I don't even know. She pretty much only comes over if I have beer.
You're lucky this isn't
And then
time
she knows I have my own place.
It's never good enough, is it?
Granted, she works crazy hours too. But I told her, I was like, you know I have my own place, right? She's like, yeah. Which is, granted, she can't bring her dog here. So, I guess that works in there too, somewhere. But she only comes over every blue moon. And the girl that I told you about, the 60-page letter, she left my house, took all her shit, and she was like, my mom is sick, she has cancer, I'm about to go take care of her. Whole time, found out that she went to another dude's house, moved in with him, but it didn't work out. Like me and her, we ain't do nothing, we just cuddled. So then she moved in with him, and then he kicked her out. And then the first thing she did was, hey, y'all got his number? I'm trying to talk to him. So we were already dating, and she was like, homegirl wants your phone number. Should I give it to her?
You know, Kajika makes anyone.
And I was like, not really. I just got a message or something. I was like, not really, but if you want to, go ahead. And then she was like, what do you mean? And then I was like, I guess you're breaking up with me already. And she's like, I didn't say that, did I? So basically, I was like, I think if you my girl, then tell her no, or tell her something. I was like, but don't be mean about it. She's like, alright. So I texted her. I was like, cause I rarely see her. So I texted her. I was like, I'm not happy. She's like, you want me to give you homegirl's number? And then I was like, wow, you really just went there. So did you start it, Hitman? Did you start it? I lied to you not. It worked out your eye. And it's 100% true. Everybody tells me I'm lucky to be alive. And then when I was with Shorty, she was like, you lucky they didn't take you to jail. And then during that, any questions, just ask me and I'll tell you the 100% truth, sir. Cause there's questions I have about that till this day. And like I said, I thought I was invincible. But Tuesday. If I wasn't careful, Tuesday I could have died. Honest to God. Where'd that paper go? So invincibility is not true.
Blue Beetle wins.
And like I said, the lady at the hospital, she claims religion, but I'm not really a religious person, so. But I don't want to get into that because I don't want to change nobody's mind about their religion. I just have questions, and people will be like, ask me your questions, and I ask them, and they'll be like, oh no, we ain't talking about this. So. But like I said, you're one of the you're one of the few that got the whole story. My mom and dad, they take me to work every day.
Wow.
So the one day, like when I was in there,
This should be
you can deny people from talking to you, seeing you, whatever.
Begin.
So they kept trying to reach me, and I kept denying it. So he was in the car, and then he was like, what's the real reason you was in there, blah blah blah, you could talk to me about anything, son, blah 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 blah. He's like, I'm not here to judge you. But my dad don't do it no more. My mom does now. But for my parents, they're really, 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 really good people. But they got this thing they got going on every once in a while. They'll be like, you know what I don't like about your life? And then they'll just tell you like all your negatives. And like after a while, that just got to me. So that added to the fire. And my parents are like super sensitive.
Enough of your tricks.
So it's like,
No.
I'm trying to think of a word. Like if you were to say a sentence like that man grabbed that woman's buttocks, they would get offended. So it's kind of hard to express yourself when you can't say like what you want to say type shit. What, you reading it? Yeah, true story. I'm almost level 30. Dang, I don't even know.
Okay, Adam. Best 2 out of 3.
The last time we met, you lost.
This time I don't have broad in my head.
Begin.
You like the mysterious part though? How she found me? Cause I have 2 phones. The one that plays Mario when I get text, that's my real phone from Walmart. Straight talk. And then the one that plays Can't Keep My Dick in My Pants. That phone, the phone itself is off. It's Wi-Fi only. The location was off and the GPS was off and maps was off. And from my house to the mall, hold on, I'll Google it for you for an exact answer.
Not bad for a mortal.
Hold on 1 second. How far is the Valley Mall from Lucas Point, Hagerstown, Maryland? Alright, from the store across the street from my house to the Valley Mall, that's what it's called out here, it's 1 hour and 13 minutes away. 78.7 miles. And she was like, I don't know if it was in there. It probably was. But when I say friends, I don't mean like every single person. Because when you feel like that, you don't want to talk to anybody, but you'll talk to certain people, if that makes sense. So the people I tried to talk to, they was busy. Granted, everybody has their own life to live, blah 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 blah. I understand that. But when you're depressed and shit, you feel me? You don't want to you don't listen to reasoning. So everybody I called, they didn't answer. They text back, I'm busy. So I called the suicide hotline and I was talking to them already at one point. But I work overnight. I work from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. almost every day. Unless we get out early. Might get out at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2:30, whatever. But usually it's 4 nowadays. So I didn't get to call him back because I was always going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm done. So I called the lady and she was like, what's your name? And I told her Billy because of the 6ix9ine song. I think that was the day that song like just released. So I was like, Billy, and she was like, where do you live, Billy? And I was like, I live at the Valley Mall. And that shit said that I'm 70 plus miles from the Valley Mall. And the cops came straight to my house. And I wasn't thinking, because it was a huge cop, like Incredible Hulk cop. He claimed it was a taser, but it was a red beam on it. And they were like, get out here right now, right now. And then it was a whole bunch of commotion, so I opened my window, and the cop was like, I told you to come outside. And I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, y'all brought like non-cop cars. Y'all had the sirens on. I was like, outside, like, people say I live in the hood, but I don't really live in the hood. I was like, it's a whole bunch of like people outside, a lot of blacks, so it's loud already. Plus your cars, plus your sirens. And then somebody was banging on the door for like 2 hours straight, which was a cop, but I didn't know it was cops, you feel me? I was like, the door got a lock, the front door has a lock on it. So like say like my ex wanted to see me, and I told her no, or she didn't ask me.
You are seriously old school.
There's no way for her to hit me up unless somebody else answered the door. Like the maintenance man, he's cool as shit. He'll be like, hold on 1 second, who you looking for? And she'll be like, I'm looking for Aaron. And then he'll knock on my door like, yo, there's a girl downstairs, she looks like this. Do you want to see her? And then if I say no, he'll go down there and be like, he'll go downstairs and be like, either like he's busy right now or he's not home, shit like that, just because he answered the door. So it's kind of like his responsibility. Not really, but really. So like they was mad about that. So when they finally got upstairs, they kicked my door, and it was like a 3D movie. I was playing NBA. I didn't say NBA. I was playing NBA Live. And then they kicked the door. It was a big ass cop. He had a laser pointed at me. He's like, come here right now. I put my hands up. I was like, I'm not moving. You have a gun pointing at me. But like I said, I wasn't thinking, because like I was trying to die that day. I could have got shot. But I just stood still, whatever. And then my old bed was little. It broke. So I got a big ass bed now. So then the other cop, the little cop was like, oh, you try to barricade yourself in? And I was like, what? I was like, no. You see how small this room is? I was like, it's just a big bed. He was like, all right. Well, come with us. And I'm like, all right. And then I bought an outfit. It was supposed to be my last outfit.
Wait, I'm so confused now. What? I just came back.
And then like I bought two sweatsuits. One I think was either a 1X or a 2X, and the other one was way too big for me. And unfortunately, I had the one that was way too big, because when they arrested me, like my pants was falling, and my neighbor, she swears she don't remember it, but she walked right by me, and she was like, these freaking hoodlums, thugs. Because when I met her online, I knew it was her, but I knew I seen her before, but I didn't know she was my neighbor. I was like, oh my god, this girl is gorgeous. So when we were supposed to meet up, whatever. So when we met, she was like, oh my god, you're my neighbor? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I've never seen you before, which is a lie. She's seen me plenty of times. And like, she's super cool. We were supposed to hang out today, but my mom and dad, they keep my card for me, so I don't spend the money. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been spending money like crazy. I gotta stop that shit. And my boy, he got 3 cars. He was like, for a small fee, you can rent the car for the day. So I was like, bet. And I was trying to get my mom to bring the card, so I could take the money out. But she was like, no, I'm not bringing your card no more. All you do is spend money, which is true. So I told him, I was like, yeah, they won't let me get the card, so sorry. Then he was like, oh, don't worry about it. And I texted her, whatever, and I was like, look, I wanted to take you out to eat, whatever. Me and you alone. Well, she has a kid though, and I was like, if it has to be, it could be the 3 of us, I'll still pay. And then she was like, no, I don't have my son, but you don't know how much that means, because you gotta think, if they have a kid, it's not just them.
Studying your scarab will be worth it.
But yeah, she never came over. But it's cool. I seen the girl that was here earlier. We reunited. Did I get a message? Alright, scouts. We reunited today. And I told her, I was like, I'm mad at you. She was like, why? Please tell me. And I told her, like, when we met, I was like, look, I don't want to sound controlling, but I told her about myself. I was like, I want you to be in my life, but there's a couple of things you gotta understand. She's like what? And I told her, I was like, if you're in my life, like, obviously, like, people can be in your life that are not important to you. I was like, if you want to be somebody important in my life, there's a few things I need you to do. She's like, what's that? And I was like, one, I was like, no matter what it is, no matter what the truth is, never lie to me. She's like, okay. And the other day, she lied to me. So today, I told her, I was like, she was like, come to your house. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, just know I'm upset with you. She was like, why? And then I was like, you lied to me. She's like, she's like, you don't understand that my life is busy. And I was like, I understand that. That's cool. I was like, but I also understand you saying I'll be right back. So then she was like, please don't be mad, stop being mad. Like, I also talk to her, you feel me? I'm not that mad. But that's one of my pet peeves. Liars.
Blue Beetle wins.
Cause I've been lied to before, that shit hurts. That shit sucks. I told her, I was like, don't ever, ever, ever steal from me. She's like, no, I would never do that. I was like, I told her straight up, I was like, if you see 50 cents on the floor, and you need 50 cents, don't try to wait till I go to the bathroom and put it in your pocket. I was like, that's stealing. Just be like, hey, you mind if I get these 2 quarters? I was like, 99.9%, I'm gonna be like, nah, you're good. I told her, I was like, if it's my last 50 cents, I might be like, nah, I need it for a soda. I was like, but I have a job right now, so it should never get to that point anytime soon. And then I told her, I was like, we were supposed to be talking, but after that week, she left. And I told one of my boys too. I was like, cause he was like, you're pretty cool before he got here, before he came over and saw everything. He's like, you're a cool dude, and he's asking me like no homo questions, cause his girl was supposed to like find a friend or whatever back then. So then I was answering all the questions truthfully, and he's like, oh my god, he's like, a female would love to be with you. And I told him, I was like, you would think so. I was like, most girls, we hang out for like a week straight, and then never hear from them again. I was like, a couple of them, you feel me, we mess around, I ain't gonna lie. But the other ones, we don't get to that point, but they just up and go. And he was like, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Like I said, it might sound weird coming from a dude, but I want a decent chick. Like the girl that just left here, she's not the prettiest, but at the time, she told me like, yeah, I'm faithful, I'm loyal, I'll be here 24/7. Not obviously not 24/7, cause I work. And I told her like, yeah, I know my schedule's crazy. You say you're a busy person, so it should work out. Like, and like, all right, say it. If she had her own place, and I was her, I didn't have my own place, and I had a busy day planned, I would hit her up early, bright and early, cause I get up early. That way I can enjoy my day for work. I'll hit her up bright and early, and I'll be like, look, I got like 30 to 40 minutes spare in my day. I'm coming over, and we don't have to have sex. We don't have to do none of that. Just spending that time with her. If she was the one, just spending that time with her before she had to go to work, before I had to go to work, would be enough to like make my day. But I guess girls don't see it that way. I always get the short end of the stick. There was one ex who was with me 24/7, but she was a type. I don't know if you ever met him. His name's Joey. He used to be real cool, but he just turned into an asshole. Like, we used to play, because back then I was getting unemployment. Was it unemployment? I think it was unemployment. I was getting some kind of check in the mail from the government. I was getting like, I want to say like 270, 290. And then one of my boys, he just got his own place. So I was like, look, I mean, I was always in contact with him though. Like, always in contact with him. Now, I'm not one of those people like, oh, you got a car now? What's up, man? But like I said, I work all the time. I've always had a job since 11th grade. and he don't work because he gets a check or whatever. So he was like, if I work, they'll take my check. So he's not allowed to work, whatever. To me, I think that's a bless, because he gets like 500 to 700 a month for whatever reason. So if I got a check high enough to pay my rent, and like including internet, I would have to get internet too, so I could live. Then I would be set. I'd be happy. But when I was hurt, the doctor gave me a year off so I could heal, whatever. And I was trying to get like money so I don't have to work, obviously, so I can pay everything. And the lady, I had appointments leading up, and I went to Forest Fan Music. I'm recording, please, thank you. And the lady, she was like, she's like, I heard you thinking about getting a job. And I was like, yeah, I have to pay bills. She's like, you must not be hurt. And then I was like, lady, I don't know what world you live in, but I'm here. I was like, I'm hurt right now. Right now, I have arthritis in my lower back. I was like, I'm hurt. Yes, I'm hurting bad. At one point, I couldn't even get out of bed. And in the house I was living at, where I was staying in the basement, her bathroom, you had to go up the stairs and up the stairs again to get to the bathroom. So I had to like hold on to the rails. It took like 30 minutes to get upstairs, like literally. That's how bad it was. So I told the lady, I said, look, lady, I'm hurt. I just want to lay here. And like they gave me ibuprofens, but they don't work on my body. And I don't do drugs, like, at all. But they don't work on my body at all. I was like, look, I just want to lay here, feel better. And then, but if you're not going to help me out with a check coming in the mail so I can pay my rent, then I'm going to have to get a job, whether I'm hurt or not. And she was like, look, you have a choice. You can wait 4 to 5 years, until we approve or disapprove you, or you can get a job and just say forget it. And then I was like, look, lady, you sound dumb right now, so all I'm gonna say to you is God bless. So how's that sound here, man? You wait 5 years, even though your rent's due right now, give me 5 years, and I might give you a sum of money. That sounds dumb, right? Right? And then as soon as I start working, they were like, we can call not the police, but somebody else. We can call them and tell them that you're getting charged of fraud and all this other stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, clearly you're not hurting if you're working. And then I was just like, you know what? I don't have time for this. Goodbye. I'm just on the corner. But don't get me wrong, like that year I had off, I was playing PlayStation like all the time, which is cool, fun. But there'll still be them days where it's like, damn, nothing to do. And like all these games, there's still nothing to do. And the messed up part about it is, there's a McDonald's. It's not too far from here. It's walkable. I was trying to talk to this, I'll say she's like 4'11", Caucasian chick. To me, she's like really bad. I was trying to like have a kid with her and shit. But this dude that introduced us, for whatever reason, he started saying like mad rumors. So she hit me up. She was like, I heard you're spreading rumors about me. And I was like, nah, because I didn't want to say it was him, because I don't want to be a snitch, you feel me? And then I ain't want to be like, yeah, somebody you know, blah. She'd be like, oh, who is it? And then I'll get stuck in that catch-22. So I just had to go, and then she ended up leaving. We were together like all the time, and this other chick, she was super bad. Every time she see me, I'd be with shorty, and she would look at me like the. I'm trying to think.
Like, what did you call me?
Nah. She'll look at me like.
Doesn't say nice things about you.
I am Raiden, master of truth.
She'll look at me like I just dropped a $50 bill.
Not after your heel turn, bro.
Begin.
If that makes sense. Like, it was just that look. And she was real pretty too. Real pretty. 11.
Scale 1 to million.
That's,
1,000,001.
oh yeah, it's just real pretty, but I'm not the type. Cause obviously I know how it feels. Cause girls be doing that weekly bullshit. Girls be doing that weekly bullshit to me. So I don't want to do it to nobody else. 'Cause I know how it feels. But I could tell that she wanted me. The whole time I was chasing somebody that didn't want me. So it makes me think that if me and her got together, if it would work out. Yes, sir.
My parents
You
were
have
mad
yet
at
to
me
show skill.
Why?
Focus, Jaime.
because they heard you press.
They heard what? What did I say? He's playing music. Alright. Yeah. But that, I don't know if you heard me, but that's the crazy part. This one girl I tried to talk to, somebody that, the dude that hooked me and her up, I know him too. We're not really cool no more. He told me like, he said, yo, I can't bang with you no more. We're not that cool no more. Don't be hitting me up. And he blocked me. And then I was walking. He seen me. Like, were you in the party with us last night, Hitman? Were you in the party yesterday with me? And you heard the girls talking? Yeah, one of them was his ex, but they've been together forever. And she hit me up at the Blue because she was not locked up. She was like, she was in I think a group home at one point. And she hit me up and she was like, oh my god, hey, blah blah blah. And I told her, I was like, wait. She said, wait, what? And I was like, before this conversation goes any further, you gotta know that me and him ain't cool. And then she was like, F him, I'm your friend too. And I'm like, that's cool, I appreciate that, but the whole ex thing, blah blah blah, you know how that's gonna turn out. She was like, I don't care about that. So then she was like, me and my friends coming to hang out. I'm like, alright, let's bet. And he hit me up and he was like, yo, I can come chill. And then I was like, right now it's not a good time. But anyways, he hooked me up with Shorty, and then he ended up messing it up. He talks a lot of crap sometimes, so he spread all these rumors. And then she asked me, and she was like, I heard a lot of rumors about me and you. And then I was like, yeah, it's crazy. She was like, I think that she's spreading them, so I can't talk to you no more.
Shinnok will end this earth.
That's messed up, bro.
And I could have easily been like, nah, it was such and such, but I didn't want to go down that route. You feel me? So I just took that L. And the girl just on CX about, every time I would be with the other girl, I would see her. But I wouldn't like do that to nobody. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I was younger, I didn't know no better. But like nowadays, I won't do that to nobody. But I know how it feels. And I just wonder like if she could have been the one.
Blue Beetle wins.
Dang, this picture is coming out really nice. Alright, I got a question here, man. Go on your phone real quick. I'm gonna send you a picture on Facebook. I'm gonna send you a picture on Facebook. Alright. Maybe it's just me.
Wannabe heroes are too gamey.
Thanks, I guess.
Begin.
Alright, check out that picture, please, sir. Yeah and no. But look, you see Yeah, you see your eyes, right? Are they supposed to be colored, or are they supposed to be like that? Cause you know we have our pupils, and then we have the white. Yeah, I don't know her name, but no, I'm saying, but all right, say your eyes are green. Does the green go around the black, right?
All this and good looks too.
You can't. That's black. That's all right. You got me confused right now. All right, you see where her eyebrows are, right? There's all right. You got the big black circle, people. The U around that. Is that what you're talking about?
These claws scratch metal.
It's totally not cool.
All right. So you're sure about this? Because on like the books themselves, they're like giant books. They have it like that, but I don't want to F it up. No, but I'm saying, but does it still go to the same spot though?
Blue Beetle wins.
That's how I want. But yeah, the girl that I'm with right now, supposedly, she's starting to really make me mad.
Might need a bigger gun.
I don't think so.
You're right. Won't matter.
Begin.
Alright, so I have another question, sir.
No, Kajida, I'm not killing him.
Am I gonna need trick bullets?
I don't know what that means.
Blue Beetle wins.
Oh yeah, check your Facebook real quick. Those little circles, what color should they be? And then I have a question for you. It's about injustice too. Alright, so when I first... Alright, I got you go first.
Shall we duel, Your Highness?
I was gonna say yellow.
Just my luck. Freak of nature.
Begin.
What? No, I said what color should I color them? I know they're white. I know they're Caucasian, so I don't like the W word. Cause like this girl I know. No. But this girl I know, when she gets in an argument with a Caucasian person, she'll call him the C word, and then once you call him the C word, they say the N word, and then it turns to a whole different conversation. So I try to avoid that. I say it sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm trying to like stop altogether. Nah. But I say we've been friends on PS for a break, so you should already know that I don't like racism at all. Oh yeah, so I got a question about injustice, right? So when I first got injustice, whatever, obviously everybody's level 1. So I looked up easy way to level up. Before I knew what the multiverse was. I know they're pretty long, but if you ever watched my videos or heard me on the party, I'll be grinding now, like grinding like crazy. And say your favorite character is Wonder Woman, right? There, you can easily do the level up thing, get her to level 30 before you start grinding, or you could grind and get her up to level 30 at the same time, kind of, sorta. Which one do you think is smarter? Because if you grind, my fault. Because if you grind, there's a way to get Alright, so they got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Platinum and diamond you cannot buy. You have to collect. And then there's certain challenges and activities where they give, like, who was it? Yeah, it was Poison Ivy. That's why she's level 30 right now. It was an event where they gave you 45,000 every time you completed the event, and they gave you a diamond, not diamond, a platinum box, which is the second highest box in the game. So I got like 18 platinum boxes from that event. I did 18 times, and then whatever 44 times 18 is, 44,000 times 18, and then each time I completed it, they gave me a box. We're doing it, and then on top of like whatever thing you're doing, you press triangle at the right time, and sometimes they'll say like, for an extra reward, use Batman, and then you use Batman, you win, and you get the 44,000. You get the platinum box, and then it'll go back, and it'll say since you use Batman,
So you can talk to plants.
here's another 4 platinum boxes. Shit like
Tell him
that.
this is for Jaime's allergies.
Begin.
Yeah, my bad if I'm talking too much. I'm on an Adderall right now. Like I literally wanted to color something today, but I didn't know what I wanted to color. So I picked a Disney princess.
I guess your dog's trying to talk to you. That one's bad. For some reason, all dogs like talk.
No, Kajida, I'm not killing him.
Make sure you save everything. I don't know if I'm assigning or not. If she comes back with her mom, like they're supposed to, they wanted to stay up and watch hella TV,
Crawl away, Beetle.
which is cool with me.
Scarab says no.
Oh, I was nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know, like, I feel better, but some days when I wake up, I just feel like the biggest position on earth. But today's not one of those days.
Blue Beetle wins.
%. Just know, Mr. Hawks.
How about going back to jail with no fuss?
Oh, you're gonna get all kinds of fuss.
As long
I asked.
as you're not bad mouthing your parents. If you ever need to talk to somebody, you can talk to me, sir. And literally, I can do anything. But if you hit me up like, yo, my mom's a piece of beep, I beep and hate that beep, I'm gonna be like, sorry, this is not the conversation I'm trying to have with you, sir. I don't like when people do that to their parents. We will.
Oh my god, dude.
Blue Beetle wins.
That was a fast win.
Finally, 20v20 is freaking ending soon. I want them to add 50v50 back in for Fortnite.
You know, the Scarab works at absolute zero.
Nothing runs when it's that cool.
Tech built for deep space does.
Begin.
Let me see how long.
I'm almost at level 30. So once I get 30, I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm I'm just quit and get the money.
You've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes.
With this video?
Yeah.
Is that your father?
Huh?
Is that Mr. Hot? Mr. 919?
Listen, I wouldn't say he's cousin, but
No, I said his dad. Seahawks.
yeah.
Is that your father? Oh, is your friend? Is your friend? You said yeah or no? I didn't hear you.
It's not mine. Oh, he's my cousin. That's his.
Well, tell cousin Seahawks I said hello. Yep, Clockwork 365. Yeah, GTA. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can ask Bailey. When it comes to GTA, I have just about everything. So when I get on there, I help everybody get millions at a time.
Yeah, he says that he'll give people millions of dollars.
Without hacking, like real missions.
Without.
And then I want to say he was. I want to say. No. I think I met you through Kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met you through Kryptonite. I met you, Comment, John, and Kryptonite. And then we started playing, but then whoever owned the first PlayStation, they wasn't trying to let y'all play that much.
I died because this dude had a better gun than me.
That man's gonna kill me.
Again.
I mean, my sensitivities are at right now. It makes me go.
But it's crazy because John, when me and Kryptonite was beefing, John reached out to me, and I told John, I was like, "You hear me, CX?"
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, when me and Kryptonite was beefing, John reached out to me on Facebook, and he was like, "How can we?" I waited like at least 3 weeks before I hit him back. So he said, "Why'd you wait so long?" And I told him, I was like, "I thought it was Kryptonite, like using his account. That's usually how it works." And he was like, "Oh hell no." And then I blocked you, I blocked Comment, and I blocked John and Kryptonite.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Why you block me for? I didn't do nothing." And then I was like, "Cause he was always over there." So I was like, "Look, I didn't want like play with you and hear Kryptonite and then drama, so I just blocked all four of y'all." And then he was just like, "Well, unblock me." I blocked him. And then Comment was like, at the time, me and Comment was cool. He was like, "Unblock me." And then Comment was like, "Unblock CX 919." So then I unblocked all y'all. Dang.
This is going.
You unblocked me
I am
because
so blocking.
chat party with someone. I'm not sure who. She's and you unblocked her.
No.
Which
No. But I'm trying to tell you though, like it's because of John. John hit me on Facebook, and he was like, "What's going on? Why'd you block?" He said, "Why'd you block me?" And I told him, and then he was explaining to me. He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just because you two are fighting doesn't mean that we're gonna be in that." But I told him, like, usually say you and a girl named Amber break up, and then Amber's best friend is Kayla.
Just my luck.
You block Amber on Facebook, and then you start getting hella messages from Kayla, and then turns out it's Amber. I didn't want that to happen with y'all, so I was just like, you know what, out of here. But the funny thing is, like the one day it was me, you, and him, kryptonite. He was like, as soon as you got my account, you just blocked me. I don't know why. But that day, he was being a straight dickhead. Like straight jerk. And like no offense to him, but that's kind of that stuff. Not to that extent. Like a whole different subject. But like that's the kind of stuff that my parents used to do. So I just couldn't take it. So I was just like, nope, not dealing with it. And it was at least a good minute. And then he was like, why'd you block me? I told him. He was like, I don't remember that. I was like, well, remember it because it happened.
You block people that are new and stuff.
I want to say that. I want to say that. Like for me to block you, you really got to get under my skin. But like a couple people I blocked, like well, say we do a mission, and they die, and they're watching us, and we're beating the mission, whatever. Whether it's steal the coke mission, drive the bike mission, heist mission, don't matter. And then they die, and they gotta watch us, and they're like, "No, I'm out of here," and they leave. I hate that to death. Like I hate that to death.
You do that, I do.
And I'm so serious. I'll block them. And then anybody that's like super racist, I'll block them. Like my boy King of Blades. Like we had a little conversation, cause it was a bunch of kids. He joined the chat party. He was like, "Y'all wanna?" He was like, "You wanna hear some nigger jokes?" And the kids were like laughing, like, "Yeah, tell some nigger jokes." Cause they're like, no offense to nobody, they're black kids, but they're kids. And then I was in a party with adults who were black. He hopped in the party like, "Hey, you wanna hear some nigger jokes?" And then they just got in his ass, like, "What? Fuck you!" Blah 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 blah. So like it was just me and him in the party, and I was like, "Look, I have a question for you. I want you to answer this question." And he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "How many times a day do you say the N-word?" He was like, "Every day I say the N-word about 47 times." So I told him, I was like, "Look, I was like,
Eternal torment and
that's hella racist."
await you.
I was like, "Not trying to tell you how to live your life, because I'm not your dad, I'm not your mom. Not trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, if I'm at your house and I feel uncomfortable because you're doing something, I'm not going to be like, stop doing that. I'll just walk away, I'll leave. Because I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. Granted, if you have kids, you feel me, then that's your job. That's your kid. He came out of you. So that's like a whole...
Your soul is mine.
No.
That'd be weird if it...
No. He came out of you first. Yeah, so like that's a whole different sport. But I'm talking like you're walking down the street and somebody's throwing pennies in the ground. Somebody gonna walk up to him like, "Hey, stop fucking throwing pennies." Blah, blah, blah. The whole time they're wrong, because one, they're outside, and two, I mean like if I'm at your house and if I have on blue shoes and your mom's like, no blue shoes in this house. A lot of people want to cuss, get mad, but it's like you're in her house, so it's her rules. So that's totally different too. So, that's rules everywhere you go. You just choose what you want to follow.
June can't come to the phone right now.
Like I'm saying, I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I remember one time, the lady I used to live with, she has 2 girls, and her girls They're like me, whatever. One's, I think at the time, I think there was one was 6, one was 2. But they're like bad because their mom don't. She'll just yell, and then when they don't listen, she won't do nothing. So they know they can get away with it. But she hits them every blue moon. But like the littlest one, she was about to run in the street, so her mom had to like put the groceries down and run and grab her. She's like, "Why don't you grab her?" And I told her, I was like, "That's not my kid." She's like, "Yeah, but I see you as a guardian. You can grab her, you can spank her." But I was just like, "No, thank you." Granted, I wouldn't want to see her get hit by a car. But on the other hand, I didn't want to like grab her. You feel me? Because it's not my kid. So she was like, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, she could have got really hurt. It would have been your fault. And then I was like, no, man. No, man. I'll say in the next 4 fights, he should be level 30. Alright, so I gotta do her dress.
Scarab says you talk to fish.
I'm not gonna do all this.
But it sure fits easy on a bumper sticker.
Begin.
Is that a train? Could make that orange. Make that gray. I'll try to keep it white. Orange, I'll probably keep it white. Do that door, to the top. That door. What can we do?
No, Kajida, I'm not killing him.
Yep. Do you know what Adderall is, sir?
Isn't it that keeps you?
Yeah, well, it depends though. Like if you have ADHD, which is like me, I'll be hyper. I know you know there's some days where I'll be wild, super wild that day. Yeah, that's me having ADHD. So the Adderall, it levels me out, but it makes you super. Well, it depends on how strong it is. I got the highest legal strong ones because they won't go no higher than 30. So I have the hot. Like, no, yesterday I stayed up. I got off work at like, I'll say 2:15 a.m. It was a good day. I stayed up from 2:15. Got home probably like 2:30. Took one. I didn't get tired until like 11-ish, 10, 11. And then I took another one. And then I stayed up till like 7, 8 in the morning. And then I was bored, so I just like got into bed. And then like pretty much I made myself go to sleep. So earlier, I mean like having a computer play for you is bad because like it takes away from your skills. I understand that, you feel me? But it's time consuming. Like when she got here, she was like, "I'm hungry, I'm about to cook." I'm like, "Alright, bet." Whole time she was like, "Oh my god, you have dishes?" So she came and she did my dishes. And then I was like, "Thank you." She's like, "No problem. You know I got you."
Says to kick your ass.
So like,
a dangerous weapon.
like I said, when I was in the hospital for those 2 weeks, well, for that week, she was like, "Wow, what medicine do you take every day?" And I was like, "Adderall." So they made sure they got my Adderall for me. And me and this girl at the time who was arguing a lot. But I don't know. It's hard to say because in a relationship, no matter what it is, The girl might say I'm right. The boy might say I'm right. So I called her. I had like 30 seconds to talk, literally. So I called her. I was like, look. I was like, please. I got 30 seconds to talk, literally. She's like, all right, what's up? And then I was like, cause she was like, she's like, you keep your feelings inside. You don't tell me how you feel. You hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I was like, I called her and I was like, I got 30 seconds to talk, literally. She's like, what's up? And I was like, were you serious when you told me you wanted me to express myself? So she was like, yes, please. So I told her, I was like, I'm about to write you a letter. She's like, all right. So I want to say in about an hour and 30 minutes. Cause like I said, medicine that I take, like, I don't know which pictures you've seen that I colored. Cause I don't think you got a Facebook. On Facebook, I can send them all at one time. Other things, I gotta send them one by one, and it sucks. It's a couple of them. And a couple of them, when I color them, people, they be like, can you sign it for me? I want to put it on my wall, and then I'll sign it. Even though I didn't, like right now, I'm doing a Disney princess. I didn't draw the princess, but I colored it. I tell them that all the time, like it's a big difference. But I wrote in about an hour, 30 minutes. I wrote her a letter, and it was on page 32. So I hurried up when I went out into the hallway. I called her back. I was like, look, I was like 10 seconds. I was like, I'm on page 32. You want me to keep going or stop? And she's like, nah, keep going, keep going. She's like, keep writing until you say everything you had to say. And she was like, I want to make this work, blah, 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 all that BS and lies. So once I got to page 60, I just stopped. Cause like I would write, I'd be like, can I get some paper from the front desk? Cause you gotta ask permission to do everything in there. It's kind of like jail, but it's not because you can walk around. So I was like, I get this paper, and they'll give me like 7 sheets. I'll finish that. I'll come back. I get this paper. Give me like 7 sheets. So the new lady, they got shifts. The new lady was like, here, take it. She gave me like 20 sheets, and I used them too. And once I got to 60, I was like, I don't want to overdo it. You feel me? Because you gotta think. I mean, I don't know. I always say, like, if somebody wrote me a 60-page letter, I wouldn't read it. But I probably would. Because you gotta think, like, they're trying to tell you something. So I probably would read it. But yeah, when you take Adderall, I don't like obviously I have ADHD. So when I take it, it brings me down a couple notches. As far as, like, wanting to run around everywhere and be wild as shit. And then it just makes you... Like technically Adderall makes you smarter because it opens up your brain, more of your brain. Cause me, well, I guess back then I sucked at writing, but you can't suck too bad if you write a 60-page letter. Granted, I'm not no English professor, so it probably had mistakes and all that, but still, like 60 pages. I can't even see that. It is. And like for my book that I'm writing, I try to tell my mom about it. But like I said earlier, if you say the word buttocks, she'll get offended. If you be like, that man just squeezed that girl's buttocks, she'll get super offended, like, oh my god, don't say that. But then when she cause she's super religious. Well, no, I guess not as much as she was back then. But like she'll watch a movie of cussing in it, but then like her movie could say F word 5 times. She's cool with it. But then when I used to live with her, I was playing The Godfather, and he was like, "Get the hell out the car right now!" And she was like, "Turn this game off right now!" And she really made me turn it off because I said hell. Then my sister. Tweezers. No. It's not even that. It's the fact that the movie she watched. I forget which one she watched, but it said the F word in it, like mad times. And then The Godfather, he was like, get the hell out the car right now. And she flipped out on me. Then my sister was like, How you gonna yell at him when you just watched a movie that said the F word 5-6 times? And then she was like, you know what? You're right. So I told her, I was like, I want to show you my work, but I know you're too sensitive. And then she got mad. She's like, you don't know what I am. You don't know how sensitive I get. So then I showed her. And then she was like, I like it. It's real creative. But my stuff goes in detail. Like, can your cousin hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's like, can your cousin hear me right now? Alright, so the girl that was just here, the one that you asked if it was my girlfriend, she told me today, like, alright, so if a person does drugs, you feel me? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't talk to you no more, because everybody does something, except for me. I'm like the oddball. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I do Adderalls, but they're from my doctor. I don't like walk down the street looking for drug dealers. My drugs are legal. So she read my I forget which number it was, but she read my one of my poems or whatever. Or yeah, I think it was one of the poems. And then like her body came. You know what that is, right? You never seen a porno, sir?
What?
So have you ever seen a porno?
Yeah.
Yeah. After she read one of my poems, she came. So earlier when she was here just now, no, but like I wasn't reading it to her. Like she read it herself. When she was here earlier, she seen a lot of stuff I tried to show her. She seen it last time, time before last, which was a minute ago. And then earlier when I was like, yeah, I'm mad at you, she was like, look, babe, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm addicted to this drug. I can't stop.
You is just so cool.
Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? So I told her when we met, I was like, I like you. She's like, I like you too. And then I told her, I said, look, I don't want your money. I don't want your food. I don't want your clothes. I don't want nothing from you but time. I was like, if you can't make time for me, then I don't know if it's gonna work. But she was like, and I told her, I was like, I have a few special requests. And she was like, what? And I was like, don't ever lie to me. Don't ever steal from me. Even if it's 2 quarters, ask. If I don't need it, it's yours. And then I was like, if we're actually supposed to be talking, me and you, I was like, then don't make the mistake of talking to somebody else. I was like, because if you do, you're gonna lose me. Or we'll be at the point where we'll only be talking for one reason. And I told her if we get to that point, it's bad. Because after that reason's done, there'll be nothing to talk about. If we really are on that much hate for each other. So she's like, alright, I promise, blah, 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 blah. And then she's seen something, I'll tell you. Like I said, I'll tell you once I'm done streaming. What it is. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm never leaving. And then, obviously, I have a whole bunch of color and stuff. So she was like, you're gonna have me here forever. And I was like, that's the plan. Like I said, she's not the prettiest. I've seen way prettier. But, like I told Hitman, at this point, I'm just looking for somebody who will at least show up. Are you serious? Alright, I'm about to mess my video up and send you a picture.
Hold on. now.
Understandable, understandable. That's usually what they do though in Injustice. Alright, so Enchantress, the magic lady, she started at level, let's just say 21. And it took her all last night. Let's say I started at 9 o'clock. It took her from 9 o'clock that night to like 10 o'clock this morning to get to level 30. Blue Beetle, he started at level 22. You said the first video was an hour? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an hour right now.
No, the first one.
Oh yeah, it was an hour.
So in 2 hours, let's just say 2:30 to be safe. 2 hours and 30 minutes after this fight, he'll be level 30.
Right now, this video is an hour.
Alright, so 3 hours. Around up, 3 hours. But I promise you, I'm not lying. When I say her XP went up super slow, I am not lying, bruh. I was just like, oh my gosh, man. I just hope after this level 30, I hope I can go back to Harley Quinn's world. I was doing it, fell asleep, woke up. My dad was like, I'm here. So I had to go to work. And Harley Quinn's my favorite character. So I wanted to get like, no. Like I've always liked Harley Quinn. Like me personally, I like Harley more than the Joker. And you probably never seen it, but they got something called what's it called? DC Superhero Girls. I want to say they got 2 to 3 movies. They're animations. But and that's the first one's all about the girls. The second one, they brought the boys in a little bit for a little cameo. And Harley Quinn, I want to say Poison Ivy, and I think Catwoman. They all go to the same school. All right, so we're on 43. I'm gonna see if he can get to 50. Once he gets to 50, I'll stop it because you get a box for going to 50. So they're all, like Harley Quinn. There's a movie coming out with her in it called The Birds of Prey, or it's about the Birds of Prey. I don't know what they're gonna call it. So right now she's a good guy, and in Injustice 2, they followed the comic, and in the comic, Batman recruits her, and he trains her, or whatever. And you ever seen The Dark Knight by Batman? At the end, where the black dude was like, "If you keep this computer, that I'm leaving," because he didn't want to spy on nobody. She controls that computer. Harley Quinn controls that computer, and then whenever he needs her in the field, he'll give her a mission, and then she'll go do it. And then that's the same story time where Batman was talking to Catwoman, like talking. So then every once in a while, Catwoman and Harley Quinn will work together to take down bad guys. So they really made her a good guy. At first I was mad about it, but then like, you gotta think she was a bad guy because of the Joker, because he got in her head. And Wolverine, when they first made Wolverine, he was supposed to be a one-time use character, but he blew up. When they used the Joker, he was supposed to be used one time, then he blew up. Like it's a whole bunch of superheroes who didn't die because the fans loved them. Harley Quinn was one of them. She was like a sidekick after a while, and then after a while they were gonna put her away. But then the fans were like, Like, what happened to the girl? Where's the girl at? So then they ran with it. And probably like back in like World War I and shit. I seen this one movie. It's a cartoon, animated, but it was about Superman. I want to say, I think the original Superman was blue, red, and yellow. If that's true, back then Superman was a racist symbol. I mean, it brought hope and all that, but it had like a double meaning. It was racist against, I want to say against Russia, if I'm not mistaken, because of the color scheme. But there's a cartoon where it's either World War I and World War II, and Superman meets the Flash, and he wears red and yellow. So he was like, oh, it messed up my thing. He was like, you working with the Soviet Union? And then Flash is like, no, I'm not. And then Superman's like, I think you are. And then he was like, why? And he was like, he said, look at what you're wearing. You're wearing all red.
So that's what I look
And he said, on top of that, you're wearing red and yellow.
Let's see what I look like when
And then I want to say Flash was like, you're wearing red and yellow too. And then Superman was like, yeah, but I also got red, white, and blue. So, if I'm not mistaken. And then something happened, and Flash, obviously he's fast, so he was helping them out. And then Superman was like, I was wrong about you. And then Flash was just like, I'm here to help. I hate when these pencils shed. I got my brand new pencils. I don't know how much they cost, but I think they cost a lot because they're real nice. Everything's perfect about them, but when you color a lot, it makes like a like when you sharpen your pencil. Not the pencil itself, but the color. It'll make a little pile. So when you blow it, it'll shed across the paper, and I hate that.
Why don't you pick the paper up and just tap it on the table?
I guess I gotta try that. But I'll try that next time. Cause it just shed, but the color went to a part that I was about to color that color. So it kind of worked out. There's one girl, she wanted me to color Little Mermaid, Ariel. So I did. But it was a big weird effect to the picture. And she made me mad, so I wasn't gonna do it. But I hit her up on Facebook and I was like, look at how I just colored. And she was like, yeah, it looks nice, but one problem. And I was like, what? She was like, that's not the picture I asked you to color for me. So that day I did it because I kind of felt bad. I told her I was gonna do it like 2 weeks ago. So I did it, and then I was mad at her, and then it just happened to smear. So I was like, ain't that some stuff?
call it a draw? Scarab says no.
Ooh, yep, not facing the entire sofa.
But yeah, if I was rich, I would move until like a decent home. Like right now, I live like near, like it's not in a bad neighborhood, but it's near a bad neighborhood. So I would move away somewhere on the other side of town where it's nice. Oh, he lost. Alright, he lost anyway. Somewhere where it's nice and like you don't gotta worry about police and all this and all that nonsense. And then if I was rich, I would like